What up? CP the Tool Addict here. How you doing? Anybody around? Just thought I'd do a quick chat. See what we got going on here tonight. See if we got anybody in the house. Hey, Jake the Ag Mechanic's in the house. How you doing? Pretty good. We got James. Evening, sir. Ed T. How we doing, brother? Look at that. Guys are just coming. Sorry about that. Had a emergency happen. It was snowing here, and everything just went crazy on me. Steven, how we doing? How we doing? If it's not broke, it's fix it here. What's going on? Yeah, man, I have changed directions in my career path here, kind of. I'm still in the shop. We have a separate bay, so I moved myself down to the we added a guy. Send that snow my way. You could really use it. You can have all of it. It's gone now, but it's coming back again. We didn't have snow until mid-January. I can't complain here in Iowa compared to last year. That was crazy, but yeah. So, anyways, I'm buying some flipper cars, and I'm taking some time to do some of my own business building on my own here now. So I'm down here in this shop. I have a partner in the other shop. If you guys don't know, we have 8 bays total, and so we have 2 on the end and 6 on the other end, and it's kind of a weird setup, but I was just tired of being around him all the time. You know, so it was time for me to put my Nick Pixel. How you doing, buddy? Uh-oh, little pixelated. We're getting some static. Connection's not that good. Everybody see me good? Are we still getting, it looks good on my end, but, and then I look at my phone, it looks pretty good. Let me look here. I got 2 different Wi-Fis. I apologize. Yeah, I'll get it changed. I think I'm running on the old Wi-Fi. It looks like it might be a little bit weak. I'll have to change that. I'll have to change that later. I'm in Middle Iowa, Jason. Okay, from the beginning it was funny. Yeah, it's a new shop area, David. I have a Wi-Fi router down here, and then I have 2 Wi-Fi routers up in the other one. Uh-oh, I'm cutting in and out. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hopefully this, I might have to crash this one. Crash and burn. Let me hook up the other Wi-Fi real quick, guys. Just bear with me. Give me 5 seconds, and let me hook up the other Wi-Fi password and get this one on this one down here in this shop. So that way I'm not. Yeah, ballistic power glides. I'm gonna end this. Yeah. Wonder if I can switch it and not lose you guys. Let's see if I can punch that in. All right, I'm back. You guys got me? Zephael, what's going on? How'd that work? Did I lose some people? Lose everybody? We still in there? We still in this? See if we can hang in there. Good now. Good deal. Ballistic power glass. Yeah, a lot better now. Doesn't look too bad on here. Might look a little pixelated because of my lighting. I'm underneath this overhang where I got my box set up. Now, all right, cool. Yeah, so anyways, looks like I lost a lot of people. A bunch of people dropped off, it looks like. Anyways, yeah, so I moved down here. I've got a dealer's license, and I'm kind of getting into buying some cars, do some flipping, and fixing and flipping. I found out that there's a lot of stuff out there people are dumping because of diagnostics stuff that they can't figure out, and I'm getting burned on customer diagnostics. They're not wanting to pay. It's just kind of ooh, that might be a little too much light. let's tone that down a little bit. Maybe that'll help out. So, yeah, that's my that's what's going on with me right now. Switched down to the little shop, a little quieter, a little less interruptions, and I bought myself a PT Cruiser, as I like to call it, the birth control that everybody should have if you have a kid that you don't want, out pumping the deal. Yeah, dealer's licensing is a racket. I'm kind of piggybacking off another guy. I just want to see. I'm not buying cars at the auction. There's another deal. I'm buying a different deal. These are basically dealers throwbacks is what they are. Is they're just stuff like that. I just wanted to buy a few cars and do this on my own terms. Um, you know, I tried doing it with my partner, and we had some disagreements. It's fine in the shop area, but when we're buying cars, he didn't want to fix what I thought was pertinent to fix, and so we had some disagreements. And I just don't want to send cars out on the road like that. So that's what's been going on with me. Got some, obviously I had that huge Mac tool haul I had come in. I've got a box that I'm trying to get ordered. The Mac guy's working with me. He's got a tool show he's going to in February. Hopefully we're going to get some of that changed up. I've got a lot of stuff going on this year. A lot of big changes coming. Trying to build a shop at my own house. Party down. Yeah, what's up, Pat? How you doing, buddy? So that's kind of what's going on with me. And then, obviously I had some, issues with family and stuff like that. But last Friday, that was a whole complete mess. I stayed late to work on a customer's car who called me last minute, wanted to change over their snow tires when it was snowing. Imagine that. And I'm the type of guy that I'll stick around to help somebody out. And then I was up because I was at the shop. Somebody else pulled up, and they just continued to come. The guy had a problem with the plow truck. I had to go rescue him. Ended my live stream, called me on the phone. We're supposed to get tires done. It was just it was bonkers. Yes, I'm still going to be wrenching regularly, David. I'm hopefully what the plan is I'm going to be hopefully being able to do more YouTube videos of me wrenching. I'm trying to free up my time with customer problems. That's what I'm really trying to do. I thought the I thought the PT Cruiser was really the best birth control you could ever give somebody. I mean, that thing is. I just bought this thing for $150. I don't. It's got some definite communications issues with PCM. It's got some kind of. It threw a bunch of different codes. I haven't even got off. It's sitting on the trailer on my truck, and so I'm actually interested. This thing's only got 80,000 miles on it, and it's got a salvage title, but it's light damage underneath. Hunter Skinner, what's up? Corey, how you doing? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm wanting to do is do some more videos, expand my YouTube and tool venture stuff. Try to work with some different people, all this and that. I just want to. I just don't want to be under the finger of the time restraint. We're so busy up at the shop that it's just Christian Bayer, how you doing? Good evening. Part-time cruisers, what I call them. Yeah. I don't really know. I've never really worked on a ton of PT cruisers. Everybody says they're pretty bad, but other than the timing belts on them, I really don't see anything that's really terrible. I really like kind of how a lot of it's configured. The practicality of it. So what I bought this car for originally is that I'm going to use this to go to my matches. Yeah, Zaphiel, that's exactly what the problem is. I'm really aggravated with. So it's kind of a miscommunication with me and my partner. He's throwing stuff at me, blah blah blah. Customers coming in, wanting stuff done right now, and scheduling issues and this and that, and I'm just constantly going and going and going. Hey, how's it going? You're back. So I want to be able to do some more diagnostic videos and just kind of do stuff at my own pace. And not only that, I'm in control more of charging, so of what I'm doing, and then I can kind of I'm in control more of what I'm doing. Having a partnership in any business is tough. Hey, Hard Knock, what's up? What's up, fellas? I need to get it. We need to get a live stream together again. Hard Knocks. Nick Pixel emailed me. He wanted to get on one too. I finally got my Instagram changed over so it's CP the Tool Addict only, so I can post more on that. You guys have probably if you've seen that yet. I'm having a good time with that. I really want to post more stuff up. Try to get more stuff out there, I guess, that's relevant, different. I got to tell you, this tri-busted debate, there's a couple of things I watched on YouTube briefly. I know that Justin Sertle he's gave his 2 cents about these tri-busted or Tribus Ag Tech 45. What's up, man? And these Tribus tools, I think they're great. They have great intentions from what I can tell, but the tool just looks absolutely diabolical. 58, what's up, man? The Tribus, the tools just seem like they're absolutely not useful for an automotive mechanic, in my opinion. So I'm just kind of like, where are we going with this? They've got like 5 wrenches. It's pretty gimmicky. A lot of people have tried to. Nothing but heavy duty. How's it going, buddy? Christian Bear, how you doing? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't really do much with heavy equipment. So yeah, I watched the heavy equipment stuff. It's interesting. I used to work on tractors a lot. I actually rebuilt a couple of farm homes back in the day. but it's not my bread and butter at all. Peter, how you doing? Long Island, New York. You saw some of the tri-busted wenches on Wish earlier? That's terrible. It, so in the heavy duty industry, that might be where they come in to be more of a play. I just don't see where they're actually very useful for me at all. The biggest thing I want a ratcheting flare nut wrench for is GM brake lines. I'll be honest with you. This is my go-to for GM brake lines right now. These snap-on sockets, and I've got, hopefully when they come in, I've got a lot of tools on order from the Mac guy. Let me see here. I got a picture of these. I've been meaning to post those up on Instagram. These sockets that Mac has, I know they're not really, these little fellas right here, these angle or flex flare nuts from Mac, they're about $259.99 on their website. I'm sure I'll get a better deal. Those things look like they would definitely work pretty good for me. You have those flex hard knocks, those flex crow's foots. Yeah, Hunter Skinner, they don't. The automotive stuff is just, those things look absolutely enormous. They're freaking ridiculously huge. Yeah, Christian Bayer, I'll definitely get something set up. I'm not normally doing live streams during the week. They'll have to be, you have them from OEM hard knocks, or are they the Mac ones? I looked at the ones at OEM. I'm not too thrilled about buying stuff from OEM and having Chinese stuff because I don't want them to just break right away and I have to send them back. I like the thought of buying them from the Mac guy because then the Mac guy will take care of me. Yeah, Christian, definitely. Christian, Nick Pixel, one of these nights. I'm more of a Friday, Saturday night guy that'll be doing a live stream. Sundays, actually Sunday would be probably work the best. Come up here to the shop and do some paperwork, and then I would need a 10. Yeah, exactly, Hunter. That's exactly what I was thinking too. 10, 11, well, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 would be the ones I would really want. 9/16s. I don't know them. They just didn't impress me. And I've seen a lot of stuff on flat rate stuff. A couple guys had, we're talking about flat rate mechanics and stuff like that. Really, that's awesome, Hard Knocks. Glad you got a good Mac guy. Like I said, my Mac guy is awesome. He really hooked me up last time. I can't say enough good things about him. Like I said though, 20 years of doing this, I really, really, really don't have a problem with Mac guy. My Snap-on guy, he's okay. He's a good dude. My Macro guy, he's just kind of there. My Cornwall guy, he's pretty good. Tom Bader, I actually got my shit pushed in by telling that to Everyday Fleet Tech. He corrected me on that, and I didn't realize it. But those Astro 7120Ms are actually discontinued now. That's what I was always going to go after was those Astro ratcheting flare nut wrenches because those things look like the best. Oh, the Ruger 5.7. Oh boy. Yeah, that's I like the 5.7 round. It's just it's expensive as shit, and I'm not sure what the. Oh, you have them, Tom Mater? That's awesome. Yeah, they don't. You can't buy them now. They're not go anywhere. And I'll tell you, going away from my American roots, because I was trying not to get off. Sorry, getting off on the 5.7 rant there, James Lawler. Going back to the tools. Now I lost what I was going to say. Lost my train of thought. That happens. Ratcheting flare nuts, Astros. I was trying to buy them. Oh, coking. That's where I was going. Getting away from my American tool buying roots, which there is a lot of rebranded stuff that's not American anymore. I get it. Times are changing. Shit's different. But I'm really interested in these coking tools. They look pretty cool. I've seen Autobahn Dan and um, my snappy guy charged me for a new handle on my broken extension. Shut the front door. Wow. My Mac guys like my Matco guy whenever they feel like making money. Yeah, you'll have those guys. It's a tool dealer definitely. A tool dealer is definitely, they have to make their business. Yeah, when I was a tool dealer, I definitely, I was passionate about it. Yeah, Japan. Here's my thing is my really good knives that are from they're Japanese steel. So that coke and stuff, I'm really wanting to get my hands on. I actually reached out to the German tool truck guy, and he gave me a online catalog. Said just get the stuff. Really cool to deal with. I set up an eBay account, which was I'm kind of sketched out about it because half the shit's in Japanese. Um, so I set up an eBay account. Autobahn Dan, he had me all set up, or showed me how to, or told me what to do. You set up an eBay account or Amazon account for Koken, or for the Amazon account for Japan. Then you change it to English, which is a pain in the ass to find English. And oh no, AgTech, your guy's gone since November. That sucks. Where are you at, AgTech? You gotta get a guy. You gotta get a guy talked into becoming a Mac guy. That's how I did it. I'm trying to recruit a guy right now, even though I want my Mac guy to come over to see me because he's really good. He's from Wisconsin too, so I like people from Wisconsin. I don't know why. They're just always good people. Well, I'm from up in northeastern Iowa, so originally, so I'm up from that area. Already brought the pros. And I also am interested. I actually found out a bit of information. I kind of quizzed them. The district manager's been in contact with me too. These guys are really reaching out to me a little bit. I think they're liking seeing my stuff on YouTube. And I don't know that I'm kind of becoming a Mac fanboy, I guess you could say, so much, but I'm not a shill because I'm paying for all the shit. I can show you my receipts. PB Swiss, third German, Taiwan. Yeah, Harbor Freight Icon, which is funny because Harbor Freight Quinn and Penny Pro is actually 9. Huh. Pro Sticks. Oh, yeah, I love my Pro Stick lights. The district manager reached out to me. God, I jump around a lot. I got to stick to one thing. My mind's just reeling from not being on here, focusing. The Mac district manager guy reached out. We were talking. Super great guy. He's from Cedar Rapids area, so he's kind of close. But he was trying to get me to recruit somebody in for him. He's like, "We'll give you a bunch of tools if you get a guy in a truck." I'm like, "Sounds good to me." But yeah, I plan on doing a video on this. I really want to get this. I haven't had a chance to mess with it much yet, but they're low amp clamps. I've been waiting to get one for a long time, and if any of you guys like doing diagnostics like I do, they really do have a badass low amp clamp. If you would want mirror polish Japanese tools, check out Nipros. Yeah, I've heard that name too. Nothing but heavy. I will give that a chance. I need a set of torque adapters for a good price. Matco wanted 190 for. Yeah, I was actually looking at the Mac ones. They were pretty reasonable. Jake, the ag mechanic, because I wanted to get some torque adapters too. I'm afraid I'm going to get into that deal where I'm going to need them. Let's see here. Got a sneak peek of the new Flexa. Yeah, I seen it too, Tom Mater. The AgTech 45 year in Canada. Holy smokes. There used to be a guy up there named Rob Zaridiak. That guy was a monster of Mac dealers. He was the number one guy in the world. He had like the largest route. I don't know if you ever run around that area. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm gonna get into Toolbox here pretty quick, hopefully. We're gonna get rid of a couple toolboxes and make one toolbox, and then I'm actually gonna get a new, hopefully a new Mac. I think I'm gonna go. I haven't seen one mechanic on here yet, but I'm gonna get one. Like if you watch one mechanic's channel, he's got an MB 199 UC, and I'm actually gonna make that into my diagnostic cart. I actually have a Mac scan tool. I got to do a review on, and I've got their MDD 10, which is similar to the Evolve. Actually, it's got the Evolve or the Bosch. So I actually returned the Bosch that I had. I got it, and it wasn't functioning right. The Bosch is a great scan tool. The Bosch ADS 625. Love the wiring diagrams, but the Mac has the same thing. They're the same price. But actually, then I found out the Evolve from OTC is a little bit cheaper, and it also has the same stuff. So, but I'm still leaning towards the Mac because it's a better layout. I got it sitting over there on the charger. You guys, I know that I don't really see that many people getting on my channel really getting hip on my diagnostic stuff. Yeah, I have a Mac Tech 1000, Tom Mater. I actually love my Mac Tech 1000. I've had it for years, and it's like brand new, and it's held up great. The only problem why I'm having it warranted is that I have a 3-bay Tech 1000, which is similar to the Matco 4S, and that lid deal is kind of cool. My problem is you can't ever use the top of it. But I guess if you throw your shit inside, it's fine. So I'm looking at getting Christian. I'm gonna get a macsimizer. I think I've always been a fan of the maximizers. I really kind of was thinking about the Cornwell Platinum series, but I like the Platinum series one, and I'll show you a picture of why I'm talking about why I'm getting this toolbox, why I want to get this toolbox versus anything else. Let's see here. If you guys look at my Instagram, so this, and disregard the color because I'm not getting this color, I promise you. So this is the Mac Tech 1000. This is an MB8827, and it has all these long drawers. Now, the reason why I want all these long drawers is because I don't need the little drawers. I have enough shit to fill up every drawer with all ratchets, all wrenches, all air tools, power tools, all diagnostic, all, tap and dies, like the brake shit, hammers, punches, all that. So I want those big long drawers. Snap-on kind of has one, but I'm not, and don't get me wrong, Snap-on builds a great box, but the warranty, I just don't trust. Mac's the only one that's ever taken care of me with warranty stuff. Buy the whole truck and tell them to call. That's awesome, Dennis. Yeah, Tom Mater, Cornwell bought the Kennedy plant, but Cornwell owns it, and they're making toolboxes there, which I do. Christian, did I look at your toolbox? I can't remember what yours is like. Do you have a maximizer? Let me take a look at your channel here real quick. Oh yeah, you got that big badass Epic, that green one. I remember watching your video. That thing is just about like my stuff. It's just filled to the brim. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's pretty. I remember that, Christian. That thing is freaking just. I like your setup though. I just want more of those long drawers. Yeah, the 8827's my. Yeah, I love the combat green too. I actually like that combat green on your box better than I do. So Mac has that uh, um, green too, but it doesn't look as good as a Snap-on. Snap-on does a great job painting. You know, they really put good quality paint into their stuff. It's not so kind of one off. Hey Pat Clark, how's it going? Yeah, that's and Tom Mater, that's exactly what I think I'm going for too. Is and so the district manager is trying to talk me into the Titan, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. That Christian is I don't want to keep buying boxes, and I want to buy them all at once and be done with it, so I don't have to have so much bullshit. But I'm in Tom Mater's neighborhood. I like this idea of having. I've got 4 different boxes right now, and if 4 is too many, I want to convert everything down to 2, so that way I can kind of have them, stashed in different parts of the shop and have different stuff. And I definitely, the Titan though is so big, I don't have anywhere to put it. It's like 144 inches. I mean, that's a lot of real estate it takes up. I mean, with tire machines and AC machines, that's the only problem I have with that. Like having 2 boxes, I can like set them up in a corner maybe or something like that. That's kind of what I'm looking at. That's why I want to go with that MB8827, and then I might do like a smaller 66-inch maximizer, and then 2 side lockers. I haven't decided yet all what I'm doing. Christian Bayer, what are you gonna do? You're gonna end up buying you're gonna have to buy another box. You got so much shit in your. You're about like my Matco cart. You got to see this thing right now. I mean, let me see if I can turn this thing around here without jacking up stuff here. I've got shit stacked. I mean, I'm literally just peppered. I got stuff over here on the press. It's because this one's absolutely just ambushed. And then the other one I got over here, it's completely just bombed out. And then I have a Husky 80-inch over at another shop down in the garage of a buddy of mine's. And that thing's just plumb filled. And then I also have that Tech 1000. And then I got another box out of my cousin's, just a small one. He's got a shop out in his farm that we use. But so I just want to get all my stuff in the 2 boxes. Oh no, the flat paint looks bad when it scratches. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, it's been kind of slow. It's only Tuesday, but I'm busier than a one-legged cat in a sandbox. I have so much stuff going on. I have shooting season's right around the corner for me. We've got a pile of cars to fix. I've got a BMW in here, just finished up on a Chevy truck. I've got that PT Cruiser I got to get. I'm going to the auction Friday to buy more cars. It is definitely, I don't think I have slow weeks anymore. I bought, as long as it was ballistic power guides, yeah. I need a roll cart first. Yeah, I definitely like the roll cart. This Matco roll cart, the only reason I don't like this Matco roll cart is because it's got a 3-year warranty. The Mac cart has a lifetime warranty on it, so if I have slide issues or D10 issues, that's why I'm moving towards getting the Mac one. The Snap-on Epic is the only one they offer with some type of lifetime warranty. And this is the Matco's. This Jamestown cart is a great cart. I don't understand why they won't offer a lifetime warranty on it. Doesn't make any sense of that. And I'm kind of worried if I get too big of a cart, then I won't be able to move around. But I'll tell you what, if you watch a guy, what is it, How to Automotive, he had like 5 carts at one time. That guy might have had the best plan out of everybody. Carts are not that terrible. They're kind of nice because you can separate out your stuff. I need 2 carts, one for a diagnostic. So I'm gonna still have 4 toolboxes technically. I want to have 2 maximizers and then two. I want to have a roll car, MB 199 UC, and then a maximizer cart. I need a diagnostic cart. I need something that I can house all my diagnostic equipment. I've got, Ford, Chrysler, GM's factory scan tools, and Altel launch. Now going to have a Bosch or OTC or whatnot. 1022 is full. Classic 3-bay. My car. Everybody's out of room. You need so many more tools nowadays to work on cars in the automotive industry. It's ridiculous. And I'm working on like this freaking BMWs and Volvos. I mean, I got to have triple squares for Volvos, and, BMWs, I got to have stupid long, 10 millimeter sockets and, 8 millimeter extra deeps, and then you got to have 12 point or, 12 point for the socket for the spark plugs. Mass box. You know what? So that you need to go to Agtech 45, get a semi, get a box truck. You got an F550. Put a 28-footer box on the back of that F550. You won't run out of room for a while then. Then you can just put your toolbox in the back. Get like a couple toolboxes and pin them to the wall. Probably need your boom though a lot. You're up there in Canada. I'm sure you guys make some serious long calls. I just roll the service cart there. Do a lot of shop tools there, but I'd really like to have my Snappy in there. Also have most of my. Yeah. Well, I got to be mobile. With the way we have our shop set up right now. I'm actually looking at another building to buy. Hopefully, Sprinter van. There you go. I'm actually trying to look at another building to buy across town. And that's where I'm going to try to plant my roots at. Then I can have that one big maximizer there and one at home. There you go. Tom Mater's got a great idea. Buy an old tool truck. You're good to go then. That's the way to do it. Just have an old Grumman or something like that. There's probably a shit ton of them out there. I was talking to the district manager. I was absolutely blown away. They won't even let those guys have trucks unless they got to be within 4 years old now. Which you're talking $50,000-$60,000 for a tool truck. I'm just like, Jesus, I know it's nice to have a nice tool truck, but $50,000 or $60,000 for a new tool truck seems stupid for basically a bread truck. I work on autos a lot. I work at rental store mowers, heavy duty equipment, everything. Yeah, you're right. I mean, every industry now, they've changed so much crap, and guys that started are, younger or middle. And then they come out with new shit all the time. And, the tool industry is kind of, if you look at things, it's kind of a racket, really. The engineers screw it up. They design something new. And then the tool industry comes out and they come and design a new tool. Now you use a new tool, and now you got a tool. I remember, if any of you remember the old Ford, I haven't used one for years, for the distributors. The old Ford, the little small, tiny, like 6 millimeter little driver you had to have. I haven't used that thing in years, but I had to have one back then. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hard knocks. It's a pain in the ass, and I don't like not having my tools right next to me. I like being able to have my cart to roll around. Oh boy, Pat Clark Barnes. You can talk about I'm in Iowa, Diabolical 58, Central Iowa, Des Moines. Some people like to say, not Idaho, Iowa. That's commonly mistaken. People like to call it Idaho a lot. Hey, One Mechanics here. I was just talking about you, buddy. Yeah, exactly, Tom Mater. That little module for that little square rectangle module. You had to have that stupid little deal for. Nothing fit in. That was dumb. We had to buy that, and then now you don't ever see them again. I got one laying around somewhere. Don't know where it's at because I haven't even had to use it for God knows how long. How you guys? Any of you guys check out my Instagram? You think it was doing all right? Like it? My kind of playing around with it. Not very good with it. You know me and technical shit. I'm good with the computer for working on cars, but terrible with. Oh, look at this. That's awesome. I've had this stupid Harbor Freight ratchet. Here's another Harbor Freight. Didn't even realize this. I don't use this dumbass thing, but little lever flipped all the way around on it. Somebody gave me this. I meant to throw it away a lot of times. I didn't realize the on off was switching all the way around. You can do this. You get the super off. Doesn't go past the on. Yep, Tom, that's when I started the 90s. There's some public places, but if you're out of state, they've really dicked up the whole hunting out of state now, Walter. And not only that, deer hunting this year in Iowa has not been impressive from what I've been told by several people. It's been pretty sparse and terrible. We've got the we got the three diseases going through here. That EHD. They actually opened up a rifle, high-powered rifle season up in my home area in northeastern Iowa this past week because they're trying to allegedly kill off everything so that EHD doesn't get doesn't go through rampant. So yeah, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Supposedly, James, that deer hunting deal started up there in Wisconsin. I don't know if you know anything about it or not. I just went up north there last week. Right, Nick. It's the thing about it is Harbor Freight. I found I went back to them. They're better than what they used to be, but they're still not for me in everyday use and as what I expect out of a tool and what I ask out of a tool. It's just not there for me. I don't really hate Harbor Freight, just not a huge supporter. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that I really like them, but I don't. I don't know. They're just they're just like there's a lot of tool companies out there that are piggybacking. That's my problem with Harbor Freight is they don't really do anything on their own. They're just copycatting shit. They had a chance to take their icon line to the next level and they blew it. And then everybody came out and was all excited about it, and I seen the trees through the forest. Yes, if it's not broke, wants to get rid of some salt, Tom Bader. You're in New York. That's what I don't remember if he said he was in New York. Yeah, that's kind of how it is here too. We got Nick. We got it was like 35 today, and now then Thursday it's going to be down to 10, and then it's going to be back up to 30. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow Friday. I can't wait. Good. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with being out there plowing and doing all that shit. I used to do that back in the day, and it was garbage. Not a fan of plowing snow. Fixing cars when it's snowing is bad enough. So, what do I got exciting to talk about? New that I picked up that I'm really enjoying. Haven't got to try out my chargers yet. Gotta love the pocket pry bars. Nick, hey, I'm not a tool expert by any means. I'm only here to sort out the truth from reality. You know, you don't have to spend a ton of money on tools. Not everything's, you know, I've had these SK extensions for years. You know, I'm a big fan of good knurling, and you know, that's what I like. They were cheap back when I bought them. When I was going into tech school, they've done the job and they've worked well for years. But cheap tools they don't make like they used to. This is an old benchtop extension, cheap Taiwan tool. This was like when I was in high school. I bought this, and this is a pretty good extension too. But you look at this compared to most other people, most of the shit they make nowadays, and it's terrible. You know, it's sad. The quality has gone down, and that's my pinata, James. There's nothing in there. It's just a Napa bag. Sorry. What brand is your favorite? And Adrian, my favorite brand of tools. My favorite brand of tools has always been Mac. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say I'm a Mac fanboy because I do have a lot of Snap-on. I do have several Matco. I do like buying some Matco stuff, but my biggest problem with Matco tools right now is that I've noticed that Cornwell sells the same stuff Matco does in the rebrands, and they're way cheaper. For instance, I noticed in the Cornwell flyer, they have a GB40 NOCO charger. They sell it for $125. Matco sells it for $165. Ridiculous. They're selling Snap-on prices on rebranded shit, and that just blows my mind. I like Matco stuff. Matco used to be really reasonable when they first came to market. Well, when I first started buying tools from them, but now they've for some reason just went completely bonkers on the shit. So I mean, like this is I have a Matco ratchet that I bought years ago, this 1/4" ratchet, and it was stupid cheap. This is their original locking flex head, and this was their old handle design. Look at how cheesy that is. I mean, the handle's garbage. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't hate it, but I haven't had any problems with it. It's an old Matco, and it's been a great ratchet. It's an AR-EF R6LFTM, and you know, and this was the same thing. I bought this one too. I bought that in a set, and I think I gave $125 for both of these back then. Now they want like $250 for those two. I got plowed around Facebook dating, Tinder, and Hunter full of things to plow. I haven't been on the dating scene for a while hard enough. You might have to get me straightened back out on that. That's badass. I plowed buddy around here. Must be the beard. They love it, huh? Them dirty Kansas girls. I got you. Grinder. Oh man, that's awesome. I'll tell you what. If it's not broke, he wants to really get out and salt something. You need to talk to Everyday Fleet Tech there. If it's not broke, he's salty. He might need some extra stuff. Hey, ex-country adventures, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. So, anyways, that's kind of my take on everything right now. I'm trying to buy more of the rebrand stuff from Matco. If you pay attention to what's going on, I'll tell you what. I haven't got down to the bottom of this yet, but I'm almost positive. Let me see if I can find these suckers. See if shit's gonna fall down here like crazy. You guys hear a bunch of crashing. So I'm almost positive Matco is getting the same wrenches that Cornwell's getting. These are These are from a company called Kobe, Chinese wrench company, but I'm almost positive. And they are selling their wrenches for so much cheaper than Matco. It's dumb. We've got a lot of chat going on about Grinder. I'm a little bit concerned about you guys. You know, my buddy told me today when I showed him the, let me see if I can show you. I'll show you I do Snapchat with my friends. Oh, I can't show you that. I'll show you the picture of the PT Cruiser. I had to laugh. He sent me back a message. He's like, "Bud, you got to save some pussy for the rest of us when you get that thing." I'm sure you guys will just get really excited. Look at all that goodness right there. The PT Loser. Look at I like the dirt on it. I want to keep that there forever. About us for a number of. Hey, you know what? Good people. I love it. You know, we got a nice small community in YouTube. I met a lot of great guys. Tom Ader, that's exactly what I'm digging about the Cornwall guy is that he is definitely not he's not killing people on prices. And I really think they literally sell the same shit as Matco for the most part. I mean, they do build their own tools. They have at least they have a factory where they forge stuff. They build their pry bars, their ratchets, you know, sockets, stuff like that. But you know, so I can trust that I can buy decent quality stuff from them in that aspect. I haven't never tried many of the sockets. I've heard some wishy-washy stuff about their swivels. I kind of want to try some, but I haven't done it. The midget hers. Can you imagine a big fellow like me rolling around a PT Cruiser? I bet you I can just sling ladies. You got a Cornwall guy, Hard Knocks? Robert says, I got 2 PT Cruisers. I'm a family fleet. Hell yeah. Well, I got one now too. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to drive it to matches this year. Cheap on gas. I mean, I don't really care about spending gas money, but I like the fact that I'm going to fold the seats down and I throw all my equipment in there and not give a shit. This thing's got 80,000 miles on it. I'm going to run the hell out of them. I don't know shit about these PT Cruisers, but I'll tell you what, if Neon can make it, and all these other ones, I don't see why I don't really see anything bad about it. But yeah, I have all of them except Matco, which is fine because I have Amazon. Exactly. I mean, Matco really doesn't provide anything. They sell BIM, they sell Capri. They really don't provide anything you can't. The only thing you can't get is their little soldering tool and the Hyperstep drill bits. Because Astro, they got a deal locked down with Astro. I don't know how they get these guys bound into these contracts. Yeah. I'm good with, hey, I'm good. I'm not, I like being, that's me. I'm a funny guy, you know, like I will buy shit to drive that's goofy as hell. I don't like buying new cars. I'd rather have 20 cars so that I can just drive, you know, random shit. You know, I drive an old Chevy pickup. I drive a 2002 that I built basically myself, put a new motor in it, new tranny, got it for nothing, and I love that truck. Gets me everywhere I need it to do, does everything I need to do. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about it having to do a timing belt on it. I haven't even got in the shop to look at it. Had a couple codes. I'm hoping the oil sensor code is where it's going to lead me to. It's got an oil circuit. It's got a P0522 code. I'm hoping that's where it's going to lead me to the reason why it's not starting. But we'll see. At least the battery's up. Robert, I sat in it. I thought it wasn't bad. I pushed the seat back, and ever noticed how most Ford guys have like a half dozen Fords in their driveway? I don't even have any Fords. I want to get one. I got a diesel. I've got a 1-ton diesel. Looking at probably, I don't know, I'm wanting to get something a little bit different. That I got an 02 Chevy diesel too. That's what I use to pull when I get the heavy loads out. Got a Chrysler 300. I've had like 200 cars. 41 years old. I've had 200 cars personally titled in my name in my lifetime. I don't like the new trucks. I got in them. The A-pillars are so big on my shoulders. I mean, it's because I'm wide. I don't know. When I get the seat back, they're on my shoulders. That's why I don't like them. Yeah, Nick, I'd like to check it out. You don't have the spares. Yep. Hey, Cali Auto Tech, what's up, man? Just sitting in here chatting with all the YouTube peeps. We're gonna have to get some live streams going together, Knox. I'm gonna be down your way this summer. Don't forget, down to Kansas City area. I'm gonna have to hook up with you or something. Go out and have an ice cream shake or something. I don't want to do any grinder stuff though. Yeah, everything from the 70s was awesome. Oh, I bought a 72 Corvette the other day too. That was pretty cool. I haven't got it home yet. It's sitting in the guy's garage. He's got to move a bunch of shit. I'm not getting in it, but I bought a 4-speed, factory original 4-speed 350 Corvette. Guy's dad had it. Didn't do shit with it. It's got some massive, ugly side pipes on it. I got the pictures of that. Let's show you that. I buy shit all the time. That's what has kind of been my passion. Tools, and I like working on cars and I like tools, so that's what I do. Oh, I was trying to buy a Model A too. He had a Model A, but he wanted too much money for it. He wanted like $6,000 for it. I wanted to turn it into a rat rod, or not a rat rod really, but let's see here. Got to figure out how to navigate see if we can get this thing so you can see these absolute hideous. Look at that thing. That thing is just screaming, I need a mullet. Look at the wheels on that. The old turbines on it. She is a gem. Just a dream of a car. Oh, there it is. Look at those big, gigantic side pipes on that thing. Back in the day, all they did was run cocaine in that thing. That's what I said. I said, I bet there's somewhere in there. That thing was definitely I bought a Lincoln Navigator too. 2004. Yep, you're right. Oh, this was pretty cool. Customer, I worked on this. Actually, I got it, just about everything done on it. This Defender 90, a customer called or looked me up, asked for me specifically to work on this thing. $200,000 in that Defender. Man, that thing is awesome. It's got an LS6 in it. Fucking badass. This thing is just a dream. I'm scared to go off the lot with it. I got to do a road test with it, and I'm absolutely terrified. I actually had a guy hit me here a couple weeks ago in a 1-ton custom 1-ton we were doing. Dude, it's not a Range Rover, Hard Knocks. It's all Chevy. It's got an LS6 in it with a Chevy transmission. It's badass. Got custom ostrich leather interior. Someplace in Minnesota builds them. Hey, what's up, Heavy Wrench? Yeah, so what the hell was I trying to show you? I don't remember. I've got so many freaking car pictures. Oh, I know. I was trying to look to see if I had any more interior pictures. I want to show you guys a sweet interior on that. It had a rat's nest in it about that big. Yep, I put that Rover on YouTube. I wanted to do more videos, or I wanted to do a video on it, but I had to ask the customer if he'd mind, and he said no, he didn't want it on. So I just didn't want to video a bunch of shit on him. He didn't mind me taking a picture, but he didn't want me to do any YouTube videos on it. He's very particular, you know. I asked him if I could do some repair videos on it. I had to do. It had some coolant leak and an oil leak. It had to put a new water pump on it, and then it needed a gasket, small gasket that was leaking. Well, they didn't make it affordable hard knocks because they actually did all this custom shit. It's badass. I would actually drive that thing. I actually loved it. It was awesome. It had all the great technology of GM in it, and none of the. I worked on Land Rovers before when I worked at the BMW dealership, and I got to be honest with you, they are pieces of shit. I would never buy one. Don't ever buy a Land Rover. But that one I would buy because it's all GM transplanted. GM transfer case, everything. Oh yeah, that Firehawk was cool. I seen that. They made it affordable to fix, though. I guess if you look at it from that aspect. So yeah. Well, fellas, I'm glad I got to talk with you. Just glad I got to get up a live stream, you know, and kind of let you know what was going on. I don't want to keep it up too late. How long have we been on here now? I got to get going home here in a little bit. Got a big day tomorrow. I got to go. I got to get back in here. These cars are done, so I'm going to the auction tomorrow to do some scouting on these. It's actually not a legit car auction though. It's kind of a weird deal. It's a private deal, and it's enterprise stuff. Very limited selection of people get into this deal. But so I'm going to go scout, and I've actually got an inside track. This chick, my buddy was dating. He's kind of dated this chick, and she's all about. She wants him back, and so she's going to let us go in and kind of sneak around and look. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not really done yet, Cali Tech. I just kind of got on here. I just don't. I see it's getting to be 10:30 here, and I started. It's not a super long live stream tonight. I got to be up early in the morning and whatnot. So it was great hanging out with you guys though, and talking to you guys. You know, I'll try to get back on the Sunday live streams. I haven't. My internet at home is on the fritz, and I haven't been able to be at home for them to fix it. So that's a pain in my ass. It's really ridiculous. So the live streams are a little bit more difficult to do without good. Yeah, see you later, buddy. Appreciate it. But I'm going to sign her down anyways. We've been on here an hour. Got to chat with you guys. It was a great live stream tonight. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. Holy shit, Tom Mater. That's crazy. 11:30. Fella, you better get to bed if you got to get up at 5. I know I don't sleep much, but I get up about 6:37. So, anyways, fellas, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Check out that Instagram if you haven't seen it. I don't know what good it does. Yeah. No, it's good. It's fine. Better late than never, right? All you guys have showed up. Whenever you come, you know, it's cool. I got my limits. Nick, we'll get together soon. Hopefully get a live stream. Maybe we'll get a big 6-ringer going on between you know, try to get some guys on there. You and I forget the other guy was talking on there. I'm not good with names sometimes. But appreciate you guys stopping on by, like I said. And we'll talk to you later. Remember to hit that like down there for this, I guess, whatever good it does. Thanks for getting me to 1,000 subscribers too, guys. Really wanted to say I appreciate that too. I don't know if that, I guess it's good. I only been doing this for like 6 months. I just kind of go with the flow. You know, I don't have a plan. I just wing it. Appreciate it, guys.